you feel such exhilaration. And when you try to hold yourself apart from the flow, you don't feel so good. Imagine taking your canoe down to the river's edge and you get your boat in the water, and then, if you are like most humans, you deliberately point it upstream and begin paddling really, really hard. And we say to you, you might want to turn that boat around and go with the flow. And humans say, after considering it for a second, oh, Abraham, that just seems lazy. And we say, but how long can you keep that up? And they say, I don't know, but I'm going to spend this lifetime figuring that out. And then they go on to explain, you see, that's just what we do here. All of the trophies are given to those who paddle hard against the current. And we say, and we so want you to hear this, nothing.
So basically what she's talking about when she said go with the screen is that life's supposed to be a smooth flow. You're supposed to be going down here. You're not supposed to be turning around and going the opposite way, because that's resistance. And the way that we've been taught in life, if you don't work hard, that whole scenario,
right.
thing that you've been taught to work hard. You've been taught to do this the hard way because you get plaques and so on and so forth for working hard. And she's saying that that's not the right way to do things. It's just that's the way that we've been taught.
Yeah,
so you don't want to be
yeah.
pedaling upstream, because that's exactly what that is.
You're going to get
up the screen. You want to turn it around, and you just want to. You ain't even got the down. You didn't even have to pedal down. You can just let the screen just take you.
Right.
So that's basically what she's saying.
Okay.
That you want is upstream. Everything's downstream because your life caused you to ask for it, and Source became it and is calling you toward it. And when you go in the direction of that call, you're going with the current. And when you're not, you're not. Jerry and Esther, with friends in Colorado, went whitewater rafting on a river in Colorado that had very fast current and lots of exciting rapids. There were many fours, some threes. In fact, other river companies, when they came to these stronger rapids, pulled their boats right out of the water and trucked around them. But the group that Jerry and Esther were with went right on through. As Jerry and Esther were driving up the canyon in this bus, where they had a clear view of the river, they said to each other more than once, "Are we out of our minds?" Because they could see this very fast moving current. And then they wondered even more when they saw the release form that they had to sign, that basically said, your odds of surviving are not all that good, so sign here so we are not held liable. Esther said, I refuse to read this. I'll sign it, but I'm not going to read it. I don't want to know what you know. So as they put their boat into the river, one thing that became very apparent to Jerry and Esther and their friends right away, there was no way they were going to paddle upstream. And we want you to understand that about your stream. In other words, there's no way you're going to paddle upstream. You can try, and you can ruin your life doing it. You can keep yourself from going with the flow, and you can cause all kinds of trauma in your own experience, mostly in your physical body. But there's no way that you're going to make any headway against this current. And you say to us, that's so...
So she's back once again, still talking about, and this is what she was saying about they want them to sign waivers before they actually start to get in the stream.
Right.
So they want them to sign waivers, basically saying that they're not going to be liable if they sign it.
Okay.
And basically what she's trying to say in that sense is that that's how bad it is. That's how intense it is if you start to go upstream. Like there's nothing for you upstream. It's just all heartache and pains if you start going upstream with it. To the point that she's referring to that you have to sign waivers, because that's just how bad it is, because it's going to cause you a lot of damage in the body. It's going to cause you a lot of damage in the mind. It's just physically and mentally it's going to cause a lot of damage. So basically there is no point even pedaling upstream. Just turn your boat around and just go with the natural course.
Yeah, but
let life take its course. Go
yeah,
with the natural flow.
working against the screen, like it come with a lot of rewards though. Like say like you was to go to the gym. That's like going to the gym is like going against, the screen. And but the outcome is better. You get what I'm saying?
No, not. Let me see that's something a little different.
And she talk about like life, right?
Yeah, but yes,
yeah. But that's the same thing. That's life.
not in that sense though, because even if you was to go to school, anything that you is worthwhile, you still have to work hard for it.
Right.
Like you really have to train yourself to do it. But in this case, when she's talking about you going upstream, you don't have to do it in this sense because it's already given to you. You know what I mean? It's just two totally different.
Oh,
different ways
okay.
To
I'm bringing it to life. I'm like, hold on, we ain't make it. Okay, all right.
Not in that sense. But I get where you're trying to go, but not in that sense.
All right.
It's a little different. Not in that sense, though.
Okay.